Hey everybody, Chris here. So with the on-again, off-again sale of Twitter to Elon Musk, what does this mean for Dogecoin, and is the sale going to go through? I'm going to explore that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when I put out new videos, as well as when I go live and do live streams. Some live streams Friday night and Monday night. This Friday we're going to be talking about the economy and whatever else we find out about the Elon Musk Twitter deal later today. But right now, where it is, I made my video on Tuesday where Elon Musk had agreed to pay the $54.20 price, $44 billion for Twitter, if Twitter dropped the lawsuit. But Twitter said, we're not going to drop the lawsuit, thinking most likely this is probably another one of Elon's games. And I can picture Elon's point here. Elon was supposed to go through a deposition, and I wouldn't want to be deposed. I wouldn't want all these questions to me, and Elon most likely doesn't want to go through that. So I can see that point. I can see also why Twitter would want to continue to push the litigation, not give up on that, not play Elon's games, because there could be something else going on too. When Elon's attorneys put together the letter in order to agree to the $44 billion buyout, there still was that clause in there that there's an out, and that out is if he couldn't get the financing together. Now, putting financing together here in October of 2022 is a lot different than putting financing together back in April of 2022. A lot has happened over those months, particularly with the overall economy, the interest rates going into recession and what all of that means, as well as how profitable is Twitter. Nobody really knows, but I'm sure ad revenues are way down. There are many reports that I've read where the valuation of Twitter is not $44 billion, but half that, about $22 billion. So that would be somewhere around $26, $27 a share, not $54 a share. So if Elon goes through with this purchase of Twitter at $44 billion, is Twitter's worth going to be up to that level? Or has he just overbought something by roughly another $22 billion? Elon's out clause is a $1 billion penalty if he walks away from the deal. Twitter doesn't want that. The Twitter board, in the best interest of the shareholders, is to go through with the deal for $54.20 a share. We'll see how this all plays out. Right now, October 28th is the new date for working out the arrangements. And I don't know if Elon Musk certainly, if it's true, he wants to go through with this deal with financing in place, then October 28th is when that deal would close. If he's playing some kind of game and wants to back out and says, financing didn't come in, here's your $1 billion, I'm going to walk away, well, I'm sure Twitter would probably renew litigation, new type of litigation, to make Elon Musk actually go through with the deal. The third scenario is the courts would force Elon to buy Twitter, not through financing, but through his own means, which would mean the courts could maybe force him to sell a bunch of his Tesla shares in order to finish the deal for Twitter. And he could afford that, but that's not really in Elon Musk's best interest to buy out Twitter with all of his own holdings. What does this mean for Dogecoin? Well, we've seen the Dogecoin price go up and down as was push and pull between the Twitter deal on, the Twitter deal off. And right now, with the sort of negative news about whether there really is a deal or not, the Dogecoin price is down a little bit. But we also see Bitcoin going down too. NASDAQ, S&P 500 is also down today. So all of that is going down. That makes it pretty tough to combat that and keep Doge up at the level where it was back on Tuesday. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at the news and the charts, and I'll show you a little more about what I'm looking at. So we'll start here by looking at the Dogecoin price, which is at 6.15 cents. So it's been going down for the past day and a half or so, from when it was up here at 6.5 cents up to 6.6 cents. And then today we have this double dip, but we also have that with Bitcoin too. A big double dip for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin dropping, Dogecoin dropping, the whole crypto market is dropping. And if we look at the Twitter stock, here's what the Twitter stock is doing now at $49. When I made my video on Tuesday, we had Twitter up here at $52, and we were looking right up near 4 o'clock of a lot of people taking profits at $52. That really looked like the best play right there, was taking their profits on Tuesday at $52, close enough to 54. You made your profits, especially if you were buying Twitter, back here at $41 or even 30, down to 30. This one went down to $40 here on September 26th. That $40 mark there up to $52, that's a pretty good profit. It had been down to like $37 about a month ago. That would have been a good profit too, but here's a short-term profit there. Right now, where Twitter stock trades from here is kind of iffy, and I don't know if I'd be buying at $49 right now with this uncertainty. But there are a lot of people who are also doing options and other sorts of bonds and other things related to Twitter stock to try and see what money they can make off this deal, however that trades forward. So here's CNBC. Musk must complete Twitter deal by October 28th to avoid trial, the judge rules. So in a court filing on Thursday, Elon Musk said he wants Twitter to call off the existing litigation in order to close the deal at $54.20 a share. Twitter will not take yes for an answer, the filing from Musk's side said. Twitter countered in its own legal filing it disagrees with Musk's assertion, indicated that it's refusing to drop the lawsuit. So that's where it stands right now. And the judge has delayed from October 17th, which is 10 days from now, to October 28th to give Elon Musk some more time, I would think, to get all the financing in place to close the deal, unless there's some other thing going on that Elon's doing. So here's the Wall Street Journal. The Twitter Elon Musk deal has offered investors several big opportunities. A host of investors bet on Twitter stock as the shares fell after Elon Musk pulled away from the initial offer to buy social media giant. Why? Record profit stood to be made. So that was a lot of buying back at $37, $38 after Twitter had gone down, or even the $40 we just saw, back up to $52. That's a huge profit. But what this talks about is other ways that investors could have been making profits, not just on Twitter shares, but options, the right to purchase shares at a specific price by a certain date, and either convertible bond arbitrage. So I don't know what those things are. Haven't been into like those kinds of stock bond trading, but there's money to be made. Some people are going to do it. So what is Elon Musk likely to do with Twitter if he buys it? And this is what we were talking about looking forward. If the deal does go through on October 28th, and we're done with all the legal fighting, and the deal's going to go through, where is Twitter going to go with Elon Musk? Certainly defeating the spam bots is up there, and we've already seen quite a bit of it. I think Twitter has actually been working on getting rid of a lot of the bots, because we have seen a huge decline in it. So I think they've been working on it, which is great. But free speech and this whole idea of what free speech is going to be tested. Does Donald Trump, get granted his Twitter handle back and can start tweeting again, and others as well? We'll see how far that goes, but we could see that in the future. So for Dogecoin going forward, if the deal goes through on October 28th, I could see Dogecoin's price shooting up. How high? Well, probably back to 6.5 cents would be my guess. Maybe up to 7 if there was a lot more buying going in. But I don't see it going much higher than that because of still this negative economic news that's happening, threats of recession, global energy crisis going on. All of this just doesn't lend itself to this Dogecoin price really taking off. However, we can still look at Twitter going forward and how Dogecoin could be integrated in Twitter so that over time we could see the price of Dogecoin go up in increments as new things roll out. If Dogecoin does indeed get integrated, certainly if it's an overall tipping mechanism within the platform, that would be huge. Would be a lot of buying of Dogecoin and the price would rocket there. If it is Elon's goal to transition Twitter to x.com and merge this Twitter into X or however that works, and then on top of that, put in all of these other features, not just a social media platform, but financial and banking and payments and all of the other things onto this one huge mega platform, similar to what WeChat is in China, I could see Elon pushing for that. He's hinted at that. It'd be pretty tough, though, with U.S. regulators looking at possible monopoly situations. That might be tough for Elon to push through. But if anyone can do it, it's probably Elon Musk. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this Twitter deal and Dogecoin. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.